before we start actually doing some implementation, we should actually first explain how a Facebook chatbot works. So just to conceptual, let's see how it works in a visual way, so you can remember it and see how it goes. So let me first take a look at Chrome. So as you can see, I've already prepared how does that Facebook chatbot work. So for example, from Facebook Messenger, a message is being sent, as you can see here, towards the API gateway, and then towards your AWS Lambda. So as you can see, there is a small line here. What is your responsibility? What is Facebook responsibility? But now we're going to extend this just to explain what are, again, more research that you're going to need. So yeah, Facebook Messenger does send the data to you, I mean to your function, but you first, of course, you're going to need a Facebook page, you know. So, and this Facebook page, let's move this a bit down a bit. So this Facebook page is, you know, you need to have a Facebook page in order to have some entity, you know, because you cannot have a chatbot just by having a chatbot. It doesn't make sense, and it basically, you know, like it doesn't have it needs to have some entity, you know, to which the chatbot is tied. You cannot just have a chatbot for chatbot. Like, the purpose of a chatbot is to do some functionality for your page or for your account or for whatever. So so you will need a Facebook chatbot, but this chatbot is actually a Facebook app. You know, it's an app, and this is going to be a chatbot, you know. So basically how this works is a message is being sent, so from Facebook Messenger to your Facebook page. The Facebook page has a Facebook app set to its as a reply service, and then this Facebook app chatbot actually through the Facebook Messenger, it sends to your API gateway, so the message. So we can actually also basically we can actually flip this because it makes a bit maybe more sense. So let's just remove this here. So you see how the message goes. So basically, let's just put this here. So a message comes to your Facebook. We can also put a little person here, like the user, and this user, no, we don't want that. So no, as I said, not again. So basically we want this is, for example, a user. The user connects to your we can just move it back up here, so it says yes. So this user, it sends a message, you know, sends a message, so, you know, to your Facebook page, which goes to your Facebook app chatbot, and this chatbot then communicates to your Facebook Messenger, and you can say here like reply. And this is not correct, so we can put this here. So yeah, so this is a message, and this is also a message. So you see how it all goes, and then of course also here is like a message, and here is a reply. So just for you to know how do things actually work here. So so basically, as you can see, let's just send this. So here is a reply. So you basically see how all of this works. So this is basically the way things go, and of course you will have responsibilities to set these up, but later they are not your responsibilities. I mean, you can also say the same for your API gateway and AWS Lambda, but the code running those two is going to be yours. You can also say the same for your Facebook app or Facebook page, but basically, so the user sends a message through the Facebook page to the Facebook chatbot. So you will see a simple, you know, page or chatbot. Facebook page, they will send a message. It opens up the small Facebook app chatbot. You chat, you send a message there, and then it goes to Facebook Messenger, API gateway, AWS Lambda, and back through the API gateway back to Facebook Messenger, and it's gonna send to your Facebook page. So basically, it looks like your page is communicating with the user. So this is basically how the flow of the messages go. So, and this also shows all of the resources that you are going to need to create a simple, chatbot. So we can actually proceed with this, and we can proceed with creating a simple Facebook page. So we can just say create Facebook page, and create Facebook page for like that, and it's gonna send us pages create. We can just go basically straight away there, and it's gonna it's gonna show you my so it says local business, company, organization, institution, brand and product, artist. So we can say it's not a brand, it's not entertainment. We can say artist, band, public figure, doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. So you can say I am a video creator. You can say like that, or I am, let's see if you have an engineer or something like that, author. Yeah, you can say like that. So you can write it like, for example, my name and surname. You can put your get started. So it's now creating this person or whatever. So skip, it says add a profile picture. We don't want any of that. Skip. So our goal is not to create something published, because each of the pages needs to be published as well and everything. I mean, you can take it here, but yeah. So now it's showing us a lot of detail. Let me just check. Just to check if you hear me properly. Yeah. So that was just the goal of that. So so as you can see here, this is our page. So we can just click, for example, add a button. We want to set this page, and we can say we want to contact, send message. So basically this is what we want. We say next. Where would you like these people to send people? Facebook Messenger, and that's it, finish. So first you set up this send message element, so it sends messages. Great. So this is the basic stuff of your page, but now you will need to go to its settings. So each of the page has some settings that you need to set up for it, and as you can see here, I mean, basically we just created our Facebook page, we have it, that's it, But now we also need to create a Facebook app. So we need to actually let me just check here if there's something else that we might need to do here. So you can see there's a lot of stuff you can add here: featured, calendar settings, page assistant, notifications, edit page, and a lot of stuff. But we are checking like if something, do we want to show something, or set up certain things. Yeah, so let's see, response assistant. Yeah, so messenger greeting. Yeah, so these are basic stuff. This is just the basic stuff that you want to save for a page. But anyway, now you need to create a developers. So I can say developer Facebook apps. Let's just do that because I don't know the link, or to be honestly, and facebook.com/apps. Yeah, I could be more creative a bit. So as you can see, I have lots of little bots here, but let's add a simple app. For example, ads. We can say Alexander Simovic, and yeah, this is contact email, but you can actually, let's actually hide this part. This is my normal email, which I'm not using. So let's do some secret stuff here. So I just want to change my email. So create app ID. Yeah, now it's requiring me to confirm my identity, to confirm that I'm a live person. Yes, I would be fake. definitely. So let's try it out. So it should be now creating. Let's just see. Yeah, it's now creating. We can go back to our Chrome. Yeah. So so it says add up. So it created my app with some ID. You can say I want to set up customize the way how you interact with people on Messenger. So you have a lot of other stuff, changes, whatever happens. And so yeah, we want to just, you can take a look here, like basic stuff, but about any kind of thing. But the best is to set up the application for Messenger. This is what you want. So you say setup, press here. As you can see, there's a lot of things. So I'm gonna check. You need to select your page which you created. Yes, continue. It's gonna ask you for. It's asking me some questions. Along the. So we can just, for example, say break. Just to, because it's generating a page token and a lot of stuff. And which I don't want to show. So basically, what we did, we created our page. We created our app also. If you remember from this screen, so we created a Facebook page, we created a Facebook app chatbot. So these are all requirements, and then we are going to start doing our actually code here. That this is what we're going to implement. You can say you will implement this. So let's actually drag this and shake it like that. So it's kind of more interesting for people to see that you will implement this part. So yeah, so let's just check just one more thing, if everything's here is all right. App preview, do we need to, so generating our access token. Okay. Let's see if we have some settings that we can do here. Yeah, it's generating some app secret, app domains. Okay, so you can specify a lot of stuff, the app icon. Those are all things that you should not be worried about at this moment. So basically just create what we talked about. So like what you showed, you just create a Facebook page, then you create a Facebook app. And yeah, let me see, anything else do we need to what do we need to actually show? So it's there. Okay, so we can again click messenger settings just to be sure if everything has been created. By the way, let's do it in secret, doing secret stuff. So it doesn't yet show me this. I said have not been approved. Okay, yeah, so this created this token for me, which I wanted, but before we actually do that, we should go to our terminal. So let's actually, I think we have now created properly our Facebook page and our Facebook app. So let's actually now create our Facebook chatbot. So let's actually do that. So first, what we're going to do is, if you remember, since we're going to do it in Node.js, first we're going to do npm init.f. So we are going to, just for quickly set up our chatbot. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, it created our package.json. We initialized our project. As you can see, it's there. What we're going to install, a Claudia bot builder, bot.builder.s. So our goal is to create it, to save Claudia bot builder, because Claudia, as I said, Claudia is a tool that you can use for deployment of API of AWS Lambda and API gateway like resources, but it also has two more tools shown as Claudia API Builder and Claudia Bot Builder. Claudia API Builder is for building APIs, and Claudia Bot Builder is for building chatbots. So Claudia, I'm going to show you actually just a second. I'm gonna show you how does Claudia bot builder work. And let's go back. Let's go to Chrome. So as you can see, this is Claudia bot builder. It has, you know, I think over 10 possible. I mean, it supports over 10 platforms. Like you can see, Messenger, Slack, Skype, Viber, Telegram, Twilio, Amazon Alexa, Line, Kik, GroupMe. So a lot of stuff. So you know, you can see also the current version, and you know how you can actually develop. You can also see what are the bots that have been made by using Claudia bot builder. So yeah, so you can also see how to create easily. There's like a couple of minute video, you know. And so let's actually now start doing our chatbot since we installed that. So let's go back to our terminal. So let me just check. Yes. So in our folder, I just did double ls. So if we do that cat package just to see what do we have here. As you can see, that's it. Basically, this is our Facebook chatbot. We have our dependency Claudia bot builder. So now is the time to actually write our first chatbot. So to do that, you can just do like Vim. With Vim, you can open index.js, create index.js file, just save it at the beginning for starters, and we can already write. So first you say you want to use, for example, the strict mode. You don't have to, but you know, it's recommended. So then you say, okay, I want to load up bot builder. So you say bot builder equals require, we say Claudia bot builder. And I mean, basically this is everything you need for your project. And then you're just going to say, okay, I just want to export a bot builder function. So you need to create a new, you know, you can just say like module exports equals bot builder. And you just say, I want here like a function, like just a message. You can also do it as an error function, but we're gonna write it like that. So and then you're just going to say return message.text. So what we're basically doing is just, this is the simple echo, the simplest echo bot that we want to make. So we want to create a chatbot at the beginning for which is going to, for our Facebook page, reply back with the same text that we've sent. So we can just say write, you know, and save. And if we do here like a package JSON, no, cat index.js, so you can see. So basically what we've done is just like loaded up Claudia bot builder and took the message, returned the message text. That's it. So what do we need to do now? So we're going to use Claudia again as our tool to deploy the AWS Lambda functions and everything. So what we are going to just do Claudia. Just a second, Claudia. We say create. In which region do we want to create? So we can say US, just a second, region, US East 1. And then you say, you know, what is the API module, because you know, what is the module of your application that you want to use. So it's the index, in the index file. And I think yeah, the only one more thing that you need to add here. So because you're creating now with this command, you're going to be creating your AWS Lambda, which is going to be keeping this code, and you're going to create your API gateway, which is going to be putting it's going to be like the URL. I mean, it's creating actually an API gateway, an HTTP API gateway for you towards your Lambda. As we said, your Lambda is actually protected inside your AWS account, so it's protected. It's not available. It's not externally available. So you need to create an API gateway which is going to accept the request to it. You know, so the API gateway is going to accept requests to it, and is going to put it into your Lambda. It's going to send it to your Lambda. So, you know, it's protected at the same time. So but since we're doing a Facebook bot, you can also add like I don't know, a small addition to configure Facebook chatbot. So because there are some certain things that you need to verify, you know, for your Facebook chatbot, or for, you know, like for some other stuff. So you can just add, for example, configure Facebook bot into this command. So you just say configure, and at this moment you just do -fb -bot. So this is like a small flag that you add to this command to signal to Claudia that you're actually doing a bot builder. You're doing a bot builder project. So you're actually doing a Facebook bot builder project. So Claudia is after she does the whole setup, you know, towards like creating your resources, like we said, like AWS Lambda, and let's just extend this a bit. After actually, maybe it's better to add it like that. So when she does this command, it's going to actually, you know, set up the configuration for your Facebook. Is set up and going to ask you for the token, ask for some stuff for you to confirm, because Facebook requires certain elements that you need to confirm that this is your API, that, you know, this is the specific webhook dedicated for that, and stuff like that. So what we just did, we just entered Claudia create region US East 1 API module index, and we added a small flag -- configure FB bot. So when you add that, now it's going to create your EM role, your IAM role for your Lambda. It's going to create your Lambda, your IAM role, and the API gateway for your IAM role for your Lambda, and all of the necessary, let's say, security and everything. I don't want to bore you with these details. You know, we can do it. We can do these details in a later stream or something like that. So or something similar. You know, you can ask and send a message on the stream chat, and I'll pick it up most likely. So as you can see now, it's now creating a lot of, you know, setting up methods for the resources that you're going to need, and for your Facebook chatbot. So now we're just waiting. Basically, we're just waiting for these elements to pop up, and to, you know, for Claudia to deploy our whole package to API to AWS. So let's see how is this going. It's going to take some time. So yeah, after it does it, it's going to ask for a token, which I'm probably going to have to cut. You know, I'm going to have to hide my screen. I'm going to show you. Yeah, it's now trying to create AWS stuff, but I have rate limited by the AWS, so it's gonna take some time. So yeah, because we're creating a lot of stuff here, a lot of resources. So yeah, as you can see, it finished. So it created our resources, but it says is your webhook token URL. I'll just extend this a bit. Is this one? So, you know, basically this webhook URL is the URL of your HTTP or your API gateway address for your Lambda. And this one you need to provide to Facebook. Also, this is the verified token. So now you will have to set up a token. You will first have to set up, you know, the Facebook page access token to give it, and then set up the webhook URL, and then confirm the verified token. So let's actually do that. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this under the hood. So just a second to switch to Chrome. So as you can see here, just below this line, this Facebook page access token just below here. I'm gonna select it. Here is the access token to your page. So basically, I will not show it. I'm just gonna hide this part of the screen. So let's do that. I'm doing this secret stuff now. So I'm just gonna copy it to clipboard, and then I'm going to paste it in here, and then it's gonna ask me for my Facebook secret. This Facebook secret, I'm gonna Facebook app secret. So it's on your app ID. It's in the settings. Just a second, I'm going to show you just here. So this is, as you can see here, there is this app secret. I will hide my screen again just to copy and paste that, because I cannot show you from the terminal because the terminal is showing your page tokens, so it's kind of tricky. So let's actually now go. Let's actually go again to doing secret stuff. I'm going to press the button to show. And yeah, it's showing me my app secret, and I'm going to paste it in the Facebook app secret down below. And let's open up our terminal now. As you can see, it created now my like my slash like Facebook URL. It stated like it stated that, you know, what is my it showed what are the URL for my webhook and all that stuff. So we can just copy this route here, this element here. We copy it, and we should go to our messenger settings. But I'm just gonna, it's on Chrome, but let me just take a look just to be safe that none of these are properly are shown. So let's actually do Chrome now. And you can see here webhooks. It's, as you can see, it's here products, messenger settings. We are on a page. So you click setup webhooks, and you say here webhook URL, and it's gonna ask a verify token. So you can echo it back, you know, to Facebook. It's in our terminal. So I'm gonna just copy it hiddenly, you know, while hidden, and paste it here. And you know, you can see it, and basically you can just do the, you just say I want messages and I want messaging postbacks. So these are two elements that you want to, you know, as first done. So you say messages, messaging postbacks, great. So you can just click verify and save. So yeah, it's now verifying, saving, and it's gonna start to load up my elements. But I just want to be sure that I'm just gonna do a small hidden part just to check if everything's all right. Yeah, so as you can hear, just as you can see here, so it says complete. First you need to choose here a page. It's gonna first it's gonna show like select a page. You say this page, you click subscribe, and that's it. So basically you have used your app ID, your Facebook app, to connect to your webhook URL, and when the events come, it's gonna send these page events back to the Facebook page. So I think right now I can just basically change this part here, Facebook as chatbot, because this might be a bit not wrong, but we can just add this part here, and also we can just, for example, change it. Maybe actually we can just say on another level it goes actually also like this. Just do a none, and we add this error. That's okay. So basically also the reply goes to Facebook app chatbot, and this one, the reply, goes back here. So we can just say this, and just say none. So we can just basically delete this. This one is not correct. I am sorry for this. This is not correct. So you can just so this is basically how it all works. So your user is going to send a message to Facebook page. You're going to send a message to Facebook chat app chatbot. It's going to send a message to Facebook Messenger from Facebook Messenger API gateway, AWS Lambda, and return. So this is basically how it works. We can later change this to make it a bit more like a vertical flow or something like that. But yeah, so far let's keep it like that. So basically we did everything that was intended. You know, we set up our page. So let's actually do let's see if it's gonna show me my page. Let's say new. No, it's gonna open up. No, yeah, it's opened up. Skip. Yeah, we don't want this. Yeah, it doesn't let me go to here, but so yeah, it doesn't show me this element here. Just a second, please. So what we want is we want to show this. We want to go to this page, but just I want to be sure. Just a second. Let's do this secret. So I want to open up my page. Let's go. I mean, you can basically do that by going to your own profile, and on your profile you can just go to settings, which you can open up by opening up the right side arrow, and you can just, now I can show you Chrome. So as you can see now, it's opening up my page that I've created, and at this moment you can just try out this by clicking send. So you can say test button, send message test button, and let's try it out to see if it works. So we say test, and let's see if this actually is connected properly. Yeah, so as you can see, we have managed, maybe my screen is not showing this properly. Let's see, open in Messenger, no. Yeah, so this is kind of a bit tricky. Maybe let me just move maybe here on my camera here, so you can see how it's working. Yeah, so I can do it like that. So yeah, so you can see that actually whatever we send to it, we can say hello, it's gonna reply with a hello. If we say bye, it's gonna say bye. So yeah, we basically created a simple chatbot that just replies back to our messages. So what if we wanted, for example, what if we wanted, for example, to do what if we wanted to do let's say to reply with a list of streams. So if somebody writes stream in the message, we can reply like, oh, maybe you wanted to see the streams, here are the streams that are going to happen. So let's actually do that. We can just go back to our terminal, and in our terminal we can just say, first let's open our index file, and here, for example, for the chatbot, we can just say, for example, we just want to reply with a simple message, a simple list of items. So we can just say if, for example, message find if message.text find for example stream. Basically at this moment you want to say, I just want to reply, with a message stating, for example, we can use this. Okay, so you can say, hey, it seems that you might be interested in the streams schedule, for example, and you can just say, say for example, not that, yeah, maybe we can do something else. So hey, my streams are usually happening on Mondays, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday, from 18 hours or from 6 p.m. Thanks for dropping by. No, we don't have to do that. We can just do that because actually your your simple your bot should be actually responsible to also say, if somebody says bye, to say bye or something like that, but we can actually do that later. But if not, we can just say return I didn't finish this. I see the error, so we can just add here like if it found the stream. So we want to say like if it found a stream, just reply with that. So I'm just thinking like what else could we do for this moment. We could reply with streams, we could reply with hello, we can do that actually later. But yeah, I think this is actually quite fine. So basically, yeah, let's just keep it like that. I thought that maybe we can add something like that, so we can add some, for example, if somebody says, can I follow you, or Twitch? Yeah, if somebody returns Twitch, actually that's a good. So you can just say if message.text find Twitch. You can just say I'm just to return. You can find me on Twitch and we can just say https twitch.com twitch.tv /simulaxon, for example. You can do something like that, and you just do an end here. And if nothing, we're just going to return like return message dot text, for example. So what we did here is let's just open like that. So what we did here is we just checked if there is a message find text with find stream. So if there is something, it's gonna say, hey, my streams are usually happening on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 p.m. And if the message is find Twitch, you can just say you can find me on Twitch on this address. So let's say like that. So we just do now Claudia update, because we just want to update our code. And when Claudia finishes the deployment to AWS Lambda, which is is going to be like quite quick, in a minute or two, we're just going to be able to try out our chatbot again and see how it goes. Yeah, it's not easy. As you can see, it's not super easy. It's very easy in general. You just using Claudia build, you just get a message with a text, and you can also get from, for example, which sender is asking you. For example, maybe you can use the sender data to get some stuff from Facebook or some other stuff. But so far, this is the basic things that we just want to reply to anybody like, hey, if somebody writes streams, this is that. But maybe we might have a problem if somebody actually asks us a question, hey, when are you going to stream on Twitch? And then what's going to happen? First, it's going to show streams. It's going to show like that at that time, but it's gonna it's never gonna show Twitch. For example, if somebody said, hey, I heard you were streaming on Twitch, where is your Twitch channel? It's gonna always return, hey, I'm streaming on Twitch from that time to that time. I just got my cup of coffee a bit. Yeah, quite a big one, right? So yeah, now Claudia is finishing its stuff. So first, actually we can go back to our we can go to our Chrome, and yeah, so this is where our elements are gonna appear. Let's just check one more thing while we're doing that. Yeah, I think she should be. Let's do the test just to try it out. Does it reply, or do we have an error? Yeah, I think we have an error because string cannot do find. Yeah, so we have managed to crash our Facebook chatbot. So this is a great opportunity for us to show how do you debug your app. So first you go to console Amazon. I just it's gonna ask me to sign in. but it's going to ask me for my authentication code. So I might actually do this hidden. As you can see now, I'm doing secret stuff because I need to check on my phone if you know what is the secret code that I need to authentication, because I have two-factor authentication enabled. So let's do that. And yeah, so basically so let me just go back just a second. I'm gonna show you one more thing. Let me open up, so just to remove this secret stuff. So yeah, so you're here on you're on your AWS dashboard. I mean, because we're using serverless with AWS, but doesn't matter. You can just say CloudWatch, and this is actually a service on AWS, which you can use for monitoring your services and debugging and everything. So yeah, it's now showing my US East 1 functions. It's loading them. It's a bit slower, and you can go here to logs, and we're gonna try to find our AWS Lambda. Just a second, AWS Lambda, and we're just gonna say here same like some Facebook chatbot, because that's the name of our chatbot. So this is when we did the second command, and it says message text finds the function. Yeah, as I said, as you can see on the screen, this function is not, so we cannot say this. Let me just show you in the code. You cannot say in the code, you cannot say a message text find stream. So basically you cannot do that. You can do actually index off, or you can say for example, I mean, you do index off, and if it's bigger than or does it include, for example, yeah, maybe actually we can do includes. There's also this method called includes. So if it does include this string, and it's gonna show you. So we can just do as like string.includes. Let's actually do that. So we are here in our code, and we can just go back to this, go to this element here, and we just say, does it includes stream? And here we can just say, instead of this find, we can just say includes Twitch. So we save this, we just do another Claudia update. As I said, this is quite easy, you know, you can just do Claudia update, and it deploys your function to the deploys the function to AWS services. So you don't need to, let me just check everything's, yeah. So it's not packaging files, as you can see, it's gonna validate them and deploy afterwards to our Facebook chatbot. So let's go to our Facebook to see how it is showing. So as you can see, it's doing quite well. I'm trying to remove this. Yeah. So you can see me here like lurking from the side. Yeah. So and now let's see first if this updated our function. Not yet. It's doing a lot of stuff, lots of resources. So let's see if our chatbot is going to work. Now I'm switching quickly from these two elements, and is it going now to finish? Come on, finish. It's a bit slow today. Maybe they're doing something on AWS. So let's see. Did you deploy? Now, as you can see, it's kind of slow today. I have no understanding why it's that much slow, but I guess they're doing some updates, or maybe my internet is kind of slow today. Nobody knows. But yeah, so at the moment we are deploying our function, but it's taking quite a while. I guess because we are creating a lot of those. So configure. We didn't set platforms. Yeah. So there is a small trick you can do in your code. So you can just send back this one single platform, and let's do that. Actually, so you can see it how it's easy to do. And you do Node.js, and here you just say I want. You just say I want another object, and say platforms, and you'd say here like Facebook, and then you do Claudia update. So let's see if this is going to be faster than the previous ones. Because as I said, if you do not define those platforms, I mean, let me just show you also on my VS Code. Maybe that might be helpful. Yeah. So let me just. Can I zoom in here so you can see it better? Let's just see. No, I would have to set up differently. So let's actually go back to. Maybe you see it on the screen, maybe you don't. So basically, we have these platforms at Facebook where you set up platforms there, and it helps you automate your faster, because it just set up the API gateway for Facebook, not for everybody, for Slack and Skype and everything. As you can see, it just did that. Yeah, so it's much faster, as you can see. Let's just show me terminal. I'm not showing the terminal. So as you can see, it just created Facebook, and that's it. This is what we wanted. So let's go back to our Chrome. In our Chrome, we can do like test again, just to check if things might work. Yeah, perfect. So let's say stream. What do you do if you have stream? So he says, hey, my streams are usually happening on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 p.m. Perfect. What if we say Twitch? Yeah, I misspelled. It's gonna say Twitch. So if I say Twitch, it's going to send me, yeah, you can find me on Twitch on https://twitch.tv/Alexa. Perfect. So as you can see, our chatbot is working quite nicely. It's not that complicated, and it's quite easy to do it. Let's just open up back our terminal. So we can actually end up our stream here, but let me first, before we end the stream, we can just do index. So this is basically what we did. We just, in 13 lines, we could have done it like, for example, if we just do this, like as I said, 12 lines, to be hacky, like, we did it in 12 lines. Wow, even though it's nothing. So I totally closed this. So as you can see, so we basically just loaded up our Claudia bot builder as a to build your serverless chatbots. Then you exported your bot builder, which here is the code, your logic for your chatbot. The bot builder basically is an abstraction of all the small little configuration details and all of the small API and interfaces that you are having that you would have to use with Facebook. And then it checks if the messenger is stream. If there is a stream, it will say, hey, my streams are usually happening on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday in 6 p.m. And if there is a Twitch, it will do like, hey, you can find me on Twitch on this address. And at the end, it's going to return a message text. So this is basically what we've done for this short stream of 1 hour. And yeah, it's basically 1 hour at the moment. It's quite easy, as you can see, to build a chatbot on Facebook. Tomorrow we'll be doing how to we'll be showing like how to add NLP, like natural language processing, to your chatbot, and we'll be doing for example, also how to let's say return to use maybe the name of the user. I'm not sure we can think about it, how you can maybe use the name, or how you can actually add proper NLP, so that, for example, your chatbot can reply with, hey, I'm doing good, or hey, I'm doing well, or things like that, or if you ask the chatbot, like, where do you live, and like it might say like in the cloud or something like that, so certain things you can add to your chatbot. So basically this is just a simple chatbot. So we're going to add NLP, and we're also going to add to your chatbot, for example, how do you, like, because you can add some, for example, like events, or you can add like buttons, so the user can just click the button, and if they're using Messenger, they can just say, like, for example, do you want me to reserve something, or do you want to send a message to Alex, or something like that, based on which it's going to do some fictional action or something which might be interesting to you. So, well, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for watching this watching this short stream, and I hope to see you tomorrow again. Thank you, and bye-bye.